Okay, guys, let me go into what's real and what isn't a little more. The media, they only cover their agenda. Because I've contacted all news stations. Nobody wants to touch this story. Nobody wants to touch it. They say call your local politician. Well, guess what? You don't get to speak to any of those people. The administrative assistants, you don't even get to speak to them. You get to leave a message. I've left hundreds. No one's called me back. Even the person that's over social services in our state and over law in our state won't talk to me. It doesn't cover their agenda. It doesn't cause more division. It brings light onto how we as citizens get screwed over on a daily basis. I say that to say, all of you who have shared her story and our story and everything, thank you so much, because that's all we have. All we have is each other, and we all have to make a stand together. Because so far, just on my Facebook, this video has been viewed and shared almost 700 times. That's more attention than I've got through law enforcement or anywhere else. And as it stands with law enforcement, let me explain to you how they broke it down to me. They have to prove intent. Okay, she was held down by one of those children. That's intent. They also say, you know, that they're too young to be sent to the judicial court system. Okay, if my child breaks something, I have to replace it. If my child does something wrong, I'm the one held responsible. So in any court of law, if my child breaks someone's window, I have to repair it. In any court of law, if my child breaks something in a store, I have to purchase it. But being that any kind of sexual abuse or anything, that's how they want to label it, is sexual abuse. No, it wasn't sexual abuse, it was rape. But you want to, you know, label it sexual abuse, label it sexual abuse. But however you want to label it, there should be laws and punishment for it. But since they're too young, they can't do anything to these children. And unless a parent, their parents, were in there actually taking part in it, you know, holding her down or, you know, actually raping her with them, they're not held responsible. Since when? I'm responsible for everything that my child does from the time I push that child out of me. I am responsible. If your child does something in school, he or she hurts or breaks something in school, you have to reimburse them financially, or you have to pay the consequences. So why aren't these parents being held responsible? Why isn't anyone at all being held responsible instead of just sweeping it under the rug? Now, I'm not a parent that's going to allow that to happen. And the sad part is, there's victim advocates for these type of things. And there's millions of them. Millions. And if you read the stories, oh my God, it will make you so sick to your stomach. So this happens millions of times a day, every day. So it's not just my child we're talking about here. We're talking about millions of children who are abused daily. And there's nothing in place to protect them. Nothing in place to say, hey, this was not okay. Share. Give me your thoughts. Again, I'm just one parent. But if we can get enough people to rally together, maybe this won't happen to another child. Thank you.